3, 2, 1, action!
Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to another review here on Pez of the Mind. This is day 2 of our Walt Disney World trip. And we are here to talk today about Epcot. Oh, what's it clear? There we go. Epcot. For those that don't know, Epcot is the park here at Disney World with the big golf ball in it, which is actually the Spaceship Earth attraction. Originally founded by Disney with the intent that it would actually be turned into an entire city in the future, but when he passed away during construction of the park, it was abandoned, and now it's just another theme park. A lot of cool stuff in it, though. Obviously, Mo and Stacey are still here, because we're in person.
Yep. And this was filmed Wednesday.
Yep, this is from our day Wednesday, the second day of our trip.
Just because they might be up on different days or different times to when they were filmed.
Yes, the previous video was our Magic Kingdom video. That was Tuesday.
Yep.
So, what did everybody like at Epcot today?
I love Test Track. That was awesome.
Test Track is cool.
Yeah, Test Track was good.
That's an attraction where you get to use a computer powered by Chevrolet, where you get to use a simulator to create your own car, and then you get to come into a test car, and it programs your test car with the the statistics of your based on how you created your car and the stats based on the pieces you give it and how you design it, and it competes against other cars, and you see how you did.
We made the Batmobile.
Yep, we tried to anyway. It was pretty cool. We did take first in overall speed, but we a little less on the control. But it was a lot of fun. It does get going up pretty fast, and it is a little bit stronger. Very, very fun. Certainly enjoyable. Let's see, what else did we do? I like Soarin'. Soarin' was cool.
I liked it.
That's an attraction where you get to send the thing and it raises you up for this giant screen, and through some smells and the giant video IMAX video screen type thing, you feel like you're actually flying through a lot of exotic locales, which is really a lot of fun and really a cool concept. However, Mo will let us know about the issues we had with that.
Well, you had them as well.
Yeah, you said you wanted to bring it up, so I'm just letting you bring it up.
I didn't say I always wanted to, I just said I would have. Unless you're sat on the perfect seat.
You have to be in the middle row.
The
There's three. There's
ruined.
one on the side, one on the other side, and then there's one set of rows in the middle.
Yeah, and if you're in the middle, everything looks beautiful. If you're where we are, like the Eiffel Tower's like curved round because it's a curved screen.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of seeing like the normal Eiffel Tower, you're basically seeing this.
Yeah.
Instead, and it ruins the illusion.
Yeah, it's a round screen, and so unfortunately that causes an angle. If you're too far on either the left or right side, you get a little bit of the angling just because of where you are, which is a bit frustrating.
Yep.
Well, it's still really cool and fun, though.
Also, I just remember smelling more vivid smells the first time I did it, which was like a strong citrus smell that kind of stayed there. But this time there was grass and ocean, which I think is less vivid. So I don't know. I think it took away a little bit from it. Did not have like a really distinctive, like fruity smell.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The smells I thought were strong.
Yeah, I like it.
I smelled loads of like that sandy, dusty smell when we were going through there. And stuff like that.
That was good.
But it might be obviously different. Obviously, different people would prefer different smells, and she might have really liked the oranges she mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of fruit, we did get to see where the park grows its own.
Yeah. What's called the Living with the Land attraction, excuse me.
Living with the Land, where you sit in a boat and you get to go around. It shows you how mankind started farming and why they farmed and all the other stuff. But then at the same time, it then starts showing you what the Disney resorts do to like all the vegetables they grow just for their restaurants and stuff. And various stuff like that, which that was pretty fun. It's a simplistic ride, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah. And it's really cool to know that a lot of the food that's supplied in the restaurants there is made from that park.
Yeah, that was very cool. And not just in the restaurant, but to all kinds of places over in the Orlando and Florida areas. Mm-hmm. There's also a bonus thing you can do in addition to riding the boat ride through to see it all. There's actually a behind-the-scenes greenhouse tour you can take. We didn't get to do that, But it's something really interesting where they'll actually walk you through it. You can get up close and personal with the different plants and things that they have there. So that's really neat.
I didn't know it was an option.
The guy said it in the announcement as we were going through the ride.
Yeah, but I didn't know how we could sign up for it.
At the desk just outside the attraction that said tours right over it.
Fair enough. We could have done that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That was fun.
But that's pretty much all I enjoyed at the Epcot.
Yep.
We also did the World Showcase, which
Yes.
was a whole lot of fun. That was amazing.
Remember, the camera's over here.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, I'll say I hate the World Showcase. It's even worse if you live in a different country. Like, obviously, people know I live in the UK. When you go to the UK one, like, they have like 5 or 6 of the phone boxes in a row and all the other stuff. Like, they're trying to convince you that's how it is, and it's like more like a racist stereotype of how America sees us, and it's kind of offensive.
In all fairness, you said it to your friend to convince him that you were in York.
Only when I was sat on the little rock thing and I took a selfie where all you could see is one photo box behind me and a bit of the pub restaurant.
Ah.
I didn't like show a video of the whole thing because obviously like with how he's got like with how they had all the pubs all close together and the fish shop and so like they've mixed in like Scottish sporting trophies in the same place as they're celebrating English sports. And all those, which that is UK, but they should be in separate places. It just seems like a racist stereotype to me.
And apparently pissed off some American dude who thought he knew better.
It pissed off an American dude, but like it just seemed weird when I was in there. But other people might have enjoyed it. I was just saying personally, I find it a little offensive each one of the cultures because it seems like the movie Team America. It wasn't France they were in. It was France as seen by Americans. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, we thoroughly enjoyed it. We got to see the Reflections of China movie, which was only 10 minutes, and that was really nice.
Yeah, that was really informative.
It had 9 screens, and that was really cool.
Yeah, there's a circular with screens all around, so you feel like you're immersed in it. Really cool learning about the history of China and how that reflects on today in China, which is really informative. I would have liked to see the one in the Canada Pavilion with Martin Short, but we didn't have time for that.
Yeah. We also saw, like, a lot of origins of kawaii, and in the Japan section, that was fun.
Yeah, I thought it was kawaii. Is it kawaii?
I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say kawaii.
Okay, kawaii. Although I'm probably wrong, so that's fine.
I mean, there's like so many different Japanese pronunciations, like depending on where you are regionally.
True. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We went to each of the countries, got some photos, and checked out a lot of the shops. Like I said, we got to see the China movie, which was cool. We got to check out a cool little room dedicated to the Norse gods in the Norway Pavilion.
Oh, that was dope with Loki.
It had the really evil-looking Loki, not like movie Loki, but actual Loki from the Norse mythology.
Like, I couldn't even read who it was. I'm like, that's a bad guy. He's a nasty-looking guy with a nasty look on his face. That's Loki, and it was.
Yeah, we figured it out because the other 3 around it were Odin, Thor, and Freya.
Yeah.
And and Loki was the 4th of the 4 they were talking about, so we figured it had to be Loki, but it was cool. So that was really enjoyable. We didn't get to see any. We wanted to meet Mulan in the China area, but she wasn't around at the time. Yeah. We did run into Belle in the France area. She was wearing the dress from the Enchanted Magical Christmas, which was cool, but she had a line and we didn't feel like waiting.
Oh, I didn't want her picture.
She didn't like the dress.
Yeah, she's just been wearing her blue or gold. What are you doing wearing red? I mean, it's fine.
I saw Alice. Santa was coming soon, and Mary Poppins was coming soon.
That's cool.
That's cool.
So yeah, and we had food there.
We had fish and chips,
which was ridiculous. The portion they give you for the price is ridiculous. If you ever had fish and chips. Which goes into the thing of it's not really like the country, and it just irritates me.
Yeah, it was really tasty. And I gave some of the fish part to a seagull, or not seagull, a heron or something. They took it right out of my hand. That was fun.
Was it a red herring?
No.
That's a fish, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought communism was just a red herring.
Yep.
Anyway, so a lot of really enjoyable stuff in the World Showcase. We get a chance to walk around. There's food from all kinds of different areas. There's a lot of shops.
Oh, and we saw Pluto.
Yes, Pluto was hanging out at Epcot doing some autographs and things as well. There was a line, and we didn't want to wait for him because we were getting back here to do this. But
and the Christmas decorations were on point.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of the ones we're going to have all been made over for Christmas. So it's cool. It is cool seeing what they've done for Christmas. Like I enjoyed the chipmunks we got our picture of.
Yep, and they're celebrating Epcot. See this? It's the 2018 Epcot International Festival of Holidays, which is cool because they're talking about not only those holidays, but also holidays in each of the countries, and even some between them, some of the other holidays, to really cover a lot of worldwide holiday celebrations. That's really cool. I feel like we did something else. What else did we do?
You did a Figment.
Yeah, it's a Journey to Imagination with Figment. That was really cool. I wasn't expecting it, but I like how the ride had references to other, to scientists from movies that Disney owns, but that I tend to forget that they own. Things like references. You have to references to Robin Williams' character Flubber, references to Rick Moranis as Wayne Zelinsky in the Honey I Shrunk the Kids movies. So it's a lot of fun seeing all that. The Figment was really fun. He kind of pops on the screens and interacts with the guy, and they sing the classic Imagination song. So it goes on really well. And then at the end, you end up in a place where you can play a lot of fun Figment games.
Imagination.
Not that Imagination place.
But you had the famous one.
Funny. Yeah, that one is famous, but it's famous for being where Kurt Russell got raped by Christmas critters.
Yeah, it's also famous now, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Figment was fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun attraction, and there was a lot of things afterward. You could do fun musical things, and then have like the memory thing, and you could make your own Figment, which we did, and that was great.
Yeah.
So. A lot of good stuff at Epcot, a lot of fun. We wanted to go on the Frozen ride. It was busy. We're going to try to get on it before the end of the trip if we can slip back over there and give it a shot. It was fast pass to hell. We weren't going to wait like 75 minutes to get on it. But we definitely want to try that out if we can. And we're actually going to go, Stacy and I are going to go back tonight because there's a couple of cool things going on. There's going to be, Neil Patrick Harris himself is actually going to be here. He's the special guest narrator for the Candlelight Procession, the last of which is going to be at 8:15. And once we do that, at 9:30 is the Illuminations water special that's over the water in the center of the world showcase. So that'll be a lot of fun. We can check both those out and kind of cap the Epcot experience of the day. And we'll tell you more about them in tomorrow's video. But yeah, overall, it was a good fun day at Epcot. I think we went on a lot of great attractions. I think it was a lot of fun things. What was our other fast pass? Because we did the Figment, we did the fast track. What was the other one?
Well, we would have had the land.
Land. That's the one we did. Yeah, right.
But we didn't use the fast pass.
Right. Well, we didn't use it for Figment either. Yeah. The thing with Epcot is all of the rides you get fast passes. You don't really need them, at least not right now, because this is a not busy time of the year for the park, and you can get in pretty easily. So. Overall, Epcot was enjoyable. We got a lot of great pictures, a lot of great Christmassy stuff going on. Good times had by all.
Are we rating it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll let you guys go first.
I'll go left to right, be fine.
Alright. 2 thumbs down.
Ouch.
Oh.
That park is terrible. It supports racism and all the other stuff with that world culture shit. And basically, all the rides are terrible. There's like one good ride. I liked the Test Track, and even the other ones, like I said to Jim before we got on Test Track, it says it all when I'm like, oh, the most excited ride at this place is one where you're sat in a boat learning that they make vegetables. It's not a theme park experience. Epcot is just boring. It's the only one of the Disney parks I would say to avoid completely. You never have to do it. So that's why I rated 2 thumbs down.
That's fair. To your point, though, the thing is, when Disney built that, it wasn't meant to be the traditional theme park experience. That's kind of why it doesn't feel that way.
That doesn't matter.
Why not?
Because they don't bill it as that now.
That's true.
They bill it as a theme park, so we have to treat it as that. Otherwise, why are they charging me theme park money if they're not giving me a theme park experience?
That's fair. Alright.
Yeah, so...
Yes. We did not get to see the whatever, attraction they're putting in where Ellen's Energy Adventure used to be, because obviously that's all closed off now.
They've been doing a galaxy thing.
Well, they might just be using those borders because they have a lot of the Star Wars borders from the Star Wars land.
There was like dinosaurs and like a whole bunch of stuff there in front of it. So like to build up to the Ellen one, so the whole thing's gone.
Oh, okay. Well, a lot of new stuff coming in Epcot. We'll see what that is. But yeah, overall, if I'm gonna rate Epcot, not as good as Magic Kingdom, but it was enjoyable. I'll throw Epcot a solid 80. I think it was an enjoyable experience. I especially liked the World Showcase. It was a lot of fun to walk through, even if some of the stereotypes were there. I think they also did a good job informing you of the actual cultures of those places. And a lot of people working there are actually from those countries, and that was pretty cool. Also, I have to give props for in the UK Pavilion. They did have a really good plate of fish and chips that we had for lunch. That was good. But yeah, strong 80, very enjoyable. Like I said, there's not that many rides. It's more of an experience park, and so I understand that is does seem things a little bit less. So there were a few other things we didn't really get to do, but overall, an enjoyable experience. And I say it's even if you only spend half a day in there, even if it's just to walk the World Showcase and pop on the Frozen ride, it's worth it just to do that. Maybe hit one or two of the other things, but not something you need to spend all day in, certainly, but enjoyable for the few things that are there. Pew.
I love Epcot so much. It's probably my favorite, just even in general. Because I love the World Showcase. I love I love basically anything with multicultural, because it kind of highlights the best part of America. Because I think we're just multicolored culture. So why it belongs, it fits. So I super enjoyed that. Also, I love the whole imagination thing, technology, a future and stuff like that. Cause my favorite part of Magic Kingdom is Tomorrowland. So this kind of we didn't even go to that we'll go to eventually, or just me and Mole or whatever. It'll be fine. Cause we did other cool stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this is a whole extra Tomorrowland section for me, and I super love it. I love all the future stuff. And if we stayed longer, there's all these shows and things about future technology and the trends that go this way or whatever, and things like that.
And it's really going to see a lot of it, but each of the World Showcase Pavilions has a few different shows relevant to that country, so there's a lot of different shows you can go to as well.
If I had time, I probably would have saw every show from every country.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love Epcot so much. If you are a person who just loves multiculture and loves future shit, yeah, 2 thumbs up.
Indeed. Good experience. I could have an interesting range where we went from absolutely hate it to love it, and I'm just going to
That sounds fun. As someone from one of those other countries, it just offends me entirely.
And that's fair, I completely understand
It's not multiculturalism, it's right America going, haha, we're better than your country, and just irritates me.
That's a fair opinion.
That's fair. Alrighty. Well, we will see you for another video tomorrow. Thursday's excursion will be to the Animal Kingdom. We have fast passes for the Lion King show. We have a fast pass for the we had a fast pass for the Bugs Life, but we dropped it because we really didn't want to do that.
Cares?
And then we also have a fast pass for Dinosaur, which should be fun.
Oh no, everyone loves A Bug's Life. Jim, quick, name me 5 characters.
Flick,
Okay, there we go. That says it all. Because Jim's the Disney guy, and if you say to him, name me 5 characters, he's like,
no,
I couldn't think.
I just leave my head down.
Princess.
Flick, Hopper,
Yeah, now you 4, but you went, and you didn't say anything.
Flick and Hopper came right to my mind. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
As Pew said, people forget that movie. That was the point, it's completely forgettable.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in Animal Kingdom. We're going to try to get on the safari. We don't know if we'll be able to because it was fast passed out, but we'll see what the wait times look like.
It's fast passed out for the next 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, so we'll see if we can get it.
Maybe, obviously, maybe more. I didn't look beyond that.
Yeah. The most importantly, we're going to try to get there first thing and run first thing over to the Avatar rides in the new Pandora Land and see if we can get on the Flight of Fantasy or whatever it's called.
Blue Pocahontas.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Animal Kingdom will be tomorrow. We'll wrap up with Hollywood Studios on Friday. And yeah. Also, for anybody who sees this is wondering, we did postpone our Grinch review. That was going to be later tonight. That'll be tomorrow night now. So that'll come up after the Animal Kingdom video.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a bonus why it's coming.
Yeah. So that'll be coming. Other than that, thank you two for joining me.
Peace.
And we'll see you next time.